Hey, welcome to this week's edition of What's Up Wandsworth with me, Otto Jacobsson. And today I'm very happy to be at Cassio Restaurant with Mr. Cassio. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Jose Cassio. I have Italian restaurant, but to be honest, I'm a Portuguese one. And I came here in 84, long time ago. And this was the restaurant from my ex-boss. We started working together and I bought the restaurant from him.
Okay, how long ago was that?
I came in 94 and I started working for him. I worked for him 17 years. And from 2010, I bought the place from him.
Okay, 2010, so 12 years now.
12 years already, yeah.
Okay, great. And what do you think about the area? Because on this podcast, we're talking about, the area, Southwest London, Wandsworth, which is a great place to live, I think. But what's it like running an Italian restaurant?
I love Italian. Even if I'm a Portuguese, so as soon as I come here, I start to work with Italian people.
Yeah.
And even, I learned the language. This Portuguese was a Portuguese guy. He runs Italian restaurant in North Court Road. Mm-hmm. And they have here, in the time we bought here, was a bit down. But the area, we are happy. I'm very happy. The place, the people come here. We have a lot of Italian people, so to come here. And our neighbors, everyone was welcoming and they come to the kitchen sometimes and hello, Cassio, how are you? You done a great job. And we try to do it our best. With Gino outside, Camilla, even Bruno, everyone is just trying to help each other. I have a fantastic team. And with the area, I love it, the area. And let's see what has happened from now on.
Yeah. And you mentioned you have a great team and they've been with you for a long time. Do you have any issues with finding staff? Because I know a lot of...
I know, we have it. We have a lot of even, in the kitchen, to be honest, I was to have another chef there before. And after the pandemic, it's been so tough to find people, even a kitchen porter. And after the pandemic, we started to work a little bit better. Even this month, we work very good, but to find some people was being hard. I try to find even part-time, the weekend, to be with the bar, but at the moment, it's so hard. For the kitchen, it's hard to find. That's why I'm lucky with them. We've been here, Gino, Camilla, Bruno, we've been here for a long time. The chef was here now, was helping me in the kitchen. Yeah, but all the time I'm there in the kitchen. The people says, oh, why you all the time working there? Because I have to do it. If you don't know the job, I'm going to be in trouble to do it.
Yeah.
Because at least I can do pizzeria, I can do there, I can help them here. And so I know a bit everything.
Yeah.
But it's been tough. I don't know if the thing is going to carry on like that, if it's going to be better. I don't know. To be honest, but I'm happy with the team I have. That's why I'm very lucky, to be honest.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to hear. You mentioned that the area used to be a bit run down. We're here in Tooting. When you tell people sometimes about Tooting, they say, "Oh, isn't that a very bad place?" How have you seen it?
I like Tooting, and the price of the house is crazy. The flat upstairs, I see the guys sell this flat, and everyone says it's great. I like even this place because it's in the corner, and everyone loves this place. Even if a few people wants to buy. Comes, I don't know when to do it, but a few agencies come to buy. But I see the area growing, and I love to be, even some people, like you mentioned, some people says, it's Tooting back, all that kind of thing. But I remember a few years ago, Balham, no one want to talk about Balham. Now Balham is so expensive there, so many places, so many shops. And it's the same. I think Tooting is growing. I'm not so far away from Tooting. I have the house in Mitchin. Even when you talk about Mitchin, the people say, no, but we are so close to Tooting. We have underground there. I think it's been growing shops and the people. I think even some people from the central, maybe even Chelsea, start to come more to the side, to buy a nice house, a bigger house, have a flat there, now I have a house there. I have so many customers there. You start to move it and they love this Tooting, this area. I love it. To be honest, I love it, this area there.
Yeah, that's good. What are some problems or issues in the area as you see it? Maybe in terms of running a restaurant, running a smaller business?
To be honest, it's not so many people, because the thing is, what I'm seeing here, I'm working with the people around, with all the neighbors there.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, it's not so many shops like in North Court Road or King's Road, all that kind of thing. But I think, to be honest, to be here to 10 years, I think I've done a great job, because the people always come here. Of course, it's 1 week is more quiet than another week, because it's normal. Some people can afford to go out every day. But so many people from Croydon, from with another one, I think it's Tooting, something like that, they come here to do wedding, all that kind of parties. And we really appreciate it. Sometimes the people go even around, go to another places, but say, we love this place, we feel it. I don't know if you think the same, but we feel it. The people feel it like it's a home. It's nice and cozy, I don't know. fit the proper word to say, but the people feel that we are home, we love that place, and it's the one what you keep going, even if it's difficult times now, and we pass it for difficult times. I'm still happy. I hope this kind of thing is gonna go away and we're still here because I love it.
Yeah. It's worrying, we read about in the media and so on, and we've already seen the price of electricity and gas go up. Do you think a lot of restaurants will have a really tough time this winter?
I think so. Even me, I'm gonna be honest, I just start to worry about, because even I say to my guys, I start to cut from here, from there. But it's one thing, we have our freezers, we have this, we have that. We've been working to survive, we have to be very careful. And I don't know if it's small business like I have it. Maybe the bigger business no, but the small business I have, I'm a bit scared if you have to shut down. If you don't have any help, it's going to be scared because the price of electricity gas is go like 600% up. It's like I said, from 800, it comes to 3,600 pounds. Gas from 700, it comes for 4,000 pounds. That's why you have to have that extra money under the months to pay. I mean, it's a lot of money. That's why I don't want to be. And the things, even now with cash and carry, was a bit tough as well. Things from Italy, the wine is going up, all that kind of thing. But I think we're killing us now at the price of energy and the gas. I think so. It's going to be difficult to everyone. And even, I hope no, but I think some money is going to close down because if you don't have any help, we're going to be tough.
Yeah, and it seems to be a big problem everywhere and globally, so we'll just have to hope for a warm winter,
If the winter is going to be cold, even it's going to be tough because I was even in the Central Haiti and the people in Alaska. Here, it's like you've been here a few times and you see it's a lot of family people and they come very old people as well. And these people sometimes, can you put the heater on, all that kind of thing. I understand, with the ages we get more cold, all that kind of thing. That's why it's going to be tough. I hope we're going to get some help. That is what I hope.
Yeah.
So I hope we're going to see how it's it.
Yeah. Talking about hopefully more positive things, because you've been there such a long time, even before when you were working with the previous owner, what have you seen in terms of change? Because your menu is classic Italian food, right? Had people always liked that, or have you seen some changes in what people like? What's the most popular dish, for example?
I mean, let's start that way. More or less, I have the same. I'm gonna be honest, more or less same. This, like you said, the classic menu.
Yeah.
And it's the traditional. We make everything fresh in the moment, and what the people like it. And sometimes when I want to change, or even Gino or everyone says, "Oh, let's change this one." The people come here after. Why you took it that one from the menu? Because we love it that one. I mean, so many places we have a traditional food. The people love it. And we have like a parpadella della mamma. It's a ragu with the lamb and mushrooms. The people love it, the one. We have even a pizza Cassio, put the name. The people love it, the one. I mean, it's a few plates. It's even I tried to take it out a few times. Let's put something new. And the people, no, boss, let's put it there. There's the chef, you can do the one. That's right. Even when the people come here, I want to see the people confidence. We give the confidence to them. We say, even if you like something we don't have in the menu, we do it for them. Because like pastas, everything, we just cook in the moment. The pizza, we do it in the moment. It's not frozen. That's why so many things. And I try to change a few things. There's a few restaurants around. We have a few menus different. But I came the same place, the same menu, more or less what I have at 10 years. And the people love it, the one. Because some people say, let's go to Cassio. We're going to eat the parpadella della mamma, or we're going to eat tagliata with the rocket and parmigiano. It's some traditional, you have it, and the people love it.
Yeah.
And so many people come here because of the food we do, the quality. I mean, I changed a few things, but from 10 years ago, I don't change too much from the menu. And the people is happy. That is the main thing.
Yeah.
That is the main thing. I wish to have some people, Italian people, come here from Italy, and they have some job do it in the house there. And the people come here and says, Cassio, not because we come here, but we eat here better than some places in Italy. And that want to make me smile and make me, courage to go to the front. That's why I don't change so much thing. For the last 10 years, more or less, it's the same thing.
It's a proven classic. Oh, were you never tempted to cook Portuguese food?
To be honest, yes, I like Portuguese food because even I'm from Portuguese. Anyway, in the end, I feel more Italian than Portuguese because, it's like I said, my ex-boss was a Portuguese. but he was speaking Italian, comes here very young. And even when I came here 25 years ago, I have 25 years, the same. And in that time, I started with him, he started speaking to me Italian or anything. And I was thinking Italian food is more to English people, is more to Italian, Portuguese. Because I have a friend that have a Portuguese restaurant, and I think he's working more for the Portuguese people. That's why I think the Italian one, I think I make the right decision, even if I'm a Portuguese. I'm happy what I'm doing.
And anyway, now you feel more Italian than Portuguese in some ways, right? So.
Yes, yeah, part of that. Even sometimes I was speaking at home with my wife. I start to speak Italian. He says, which language? I don't understand. Yeah, I feel more Italian because even here, you see, and that is another thing. I try to keep it at least outside the Italian people. Because so many places say it's Italian, and after it's not Italian, or it's a Portuguese, or it's a Brazilian, or something like this. Even if I'm not Italian, I try to speak Italian to them, and I feel more Italian than the Portuguese. That is the truth, and I'm so happy what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's the most important part. So now Cassio is open 7 days a week, right? Since recently you started opening on Mondays.
On Monday I was closed after the pandemic. We miss some people in the kitchen. And to have the office, we have to open, we have to close. Because I was there 6 days a week, I'm the one cooking. Yeah. And after, is don't have any staff even to change the people, to give the days off. Plus it was a bit tough as soon as we came out from the pandemic. Now it's much better. That's why I put another one with 7 times a week we are open. Sunday all day. And let's see what is going to happen to the future. For now I'm happy.
And you work in the kitchen?
Yes, I'm the one. I'm working all the time in the kitchen.
7 days a week?
More or less 7 days. Let's see, the one time Sunday, sometimes I can be off, I can be home.
Yeah.
Pass time with the family. But more or less all the time, I'm the one. I'm in the kitchen all the time. Do it all the things with the preparation. I go to the market. I go to the cash and carry. I'm the one who do it everything. That's why I'm working 7 days a week. Even sometimes if it's one day I'm not in the kitchen, always I'll go cash and carry, go to the market, or I'm the one. I don't have any suppliers. I have just the wine suppliers and the fishman is Italian guy. But meat, all that kind of thing. I have olivini, comes from Italian pasta, all that kind of thing. But more or less, I just go to the market and then I do things. That's why 7 days a week I'm working around.
And I mean, you have a son and maybe he wants to do something else, but do you worry about younger people taking over? And, because a lot of young people, maybe myself included, wouldn't be ready to work 7 days a week.
I don't think so. These young people is going to do it, the one. I don't think...
You don't think so?
I don't think so. These young people, I think he's going to go more for computers. Even, I'm going to be honest, I have my son, but he comes this weekend to work with me, even hands to them, but he don't want to do that kind of job. I think it's hard even. It's difficult to find some people, and it's very hard job even, plus work 7 days a week. You don't have a time for yourself, gotta be honest. In January, we know everyone was tired, we're a bit in the pressure, the things is, I have to close a week to go on holidays, to go away a little bit.
Yeah.
After from there, we try to find another person to be there, but it's not this. It's like I say, even with them, I'm happy with them, all that kind of thing, because always is support. Even sometimes, I'm a bit hard with them, but I'm lucky the team I have with them. That's why, because it's not easy. It's not easy. I don't think even the young people is gonna go. Plus another thing, if you don't understand a bit of the kitchen or the job you're gonna do it, it's gonna be hard. Yeah. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard, believe me.
Yeah, fair enough. How much longer do you want to do it for? Is this your job for the rest of your life?
To be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to do it so much longer because it's a hard job.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do it, so many things. And now it's getting harder and harder to find people you can trust. The things is go so expensive. We don't make any much money like before. We make a good wages. Now we make a normal wages, and I want to do it maybe something else. I don't know what is it, but I'm gonna carry on do it for now. But I think when my son is gonna be, in line, work, all that kind of thing, maybe I want to come back and be retired in my country. I don't know, but it depends on the things is gonna happen. We can expect too much for the future, that's why we have to wait a little bit. And
yeah. Because with these problems that we talked about, is you can't find someone who could take over from you, so you could only work 3 or 4 days a week.
I have someone like that. The boy is in the kitchen, is a nice boy. I know when we've been working even in another place with my ex-boss with me. But I don't know, he's not that kind of person to find a person to say, okay, keep it here, or just rent it to them or do it like that. That's like, in the moment, I want to keep it for myself. I want to work and maybe in the future or sell it or see how the things happen. But for now, I'm happy with what I'm doing and I'm going to career for a few more years. If you can survive.
Yeah. What's some things you're looking forward to in the future? Is there anything you want to change about the restaurant or the business? Any ideas?
I mean, to be honest, to change so many things, I don't want to change so many things. Maybe, it just depends. Everything depends what's going to happen today because we don't know what's going to happen. To be honest, I'm scared in the moment if you're going to survive it. These things is around electricity and gas. If you're not, I don't want to change so many things because in the end, we are happy. I'm happy. The customers, I can say, is happy. We have a good menu, like we're talking about before. The people love it. We take some that the people want again. But I don't want to do so many change, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm happy the way I am.
No new marketing or online.
Yes, this is Camille, is the one that tried to do it and convince me all the time. This is true, all that kind of. Now we have Deliveroo, we have even Uber. And she's the one who just put in my thing, just do this and that. I mean, marketing is good. I don't say it's good, but for me, the most important thing I learned from someone, it was my ex-boss, the marketing you do it even inside of the restaurant with the people. We're talking to them, the people have to feel welcome, all that kind of thing. I think it's more important than they go to the phone and open and see this and that, because there's so many things around. This is what I'm thinking, maybe I'm wrong. But for me, it's help. I don't say they want to help, but for me, do it a good service, all that kind of thing, I think for me, is the best marketing.
Yeah, I agree with that, yeah. And you mentioned Uber and Deliveroo and those kind of things. Because recently people have been talking about these dark kitchens, all the food will be just in some hideaway place, but that's not how you do things. But it's still, I guess, good to have Uber Eats or Deliveroo and they get you some business.
No, we get a lot of business. When I said the one that was the pandemic is the one make me open. I was closed, but we do a takeaway to the rest of it. It helped me a lot. Maybe if you don't have the one, I don't know if you're going to be surviving because it wasn't that time, it was very tough. And it helped me a lot and I love to do it. We have even so many customers. We get the new customers a lot. Every week we get the new customers. And that one was thank you to Camilla. Yeah. Maybe we're going to do something else. We're going to see. But the thing is, what I'm worried about is the increased price of the gas and electricity. That is like, I don't have things in my mind to think for the future, what is going to happen. Because in the end, if you work, the more you're going to work, the more you're going to spend gas and electricity and that kind of thing. That's why I'm a bit scared, to be honest. And that's why we don't know what's going to happen from now on. But we did Deliveroo and do, but we are happy. Maybe we can do something else. We're going to see.
And you mentioned Papa della Mama is one of the classic dishes, Pizza Cassio. What's one dish you wish more people would order? What's something that they don't?
To be honest, we have a big menu. More or less we sell it everything, but the popular one is a Pizza Cassio and Pappardella da Mama. And the Italian chef is the one is that with cream, chicken and mushroom. That is the one. Even the Deliveroo, we just sell it. Even now in the moment, I just do it something as well. Now, what I think the difference is not too much is meat. Because the meat is just go to the top as well. It's very expensive. And I have to increase a little bit the price like everyone done it.
Yeah.
And I think the moment the meat, like fillet, all that kind of, the less one it goes. The people now in the moment, after this talking about energy, the price go up after the war in Ukraine. The prices go up and the people just eat more pasta and pizza, all that kind of thing, yeah. But we have a great food. We try to do it our best. Sometimes we have a complaint, it's normal. But we don't have too much complaints around here, to be honest, about the food.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Cassio.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah. And Cassio is open 7 days a week, Sunday for lunch, and the rest of the days you open for dinner.
Yeah, we open Sunday for lunch from 12 to 11. All days open on Sunday, and then other days is from 5 to 11.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. Thank you very much.